many people do it. Of the folk that I've mentioned it to do. But let me tell you something, Trim do it every month. Every month. It has been for probably over 2 years. Do not miss a beat with giving it to that every month. Because I know how to honor. I don't want her to ever be in a position as to where she's got to be worried and she's got to be stressed about things, because that's where I eat from. That's where my nutrients come from. And so I have to make sure that things are straight. I constantly check in to make sure that things are straight. Listen, let me tell you something. My honor game is strong, y'all, and God takes good care of me because of my honor game too. It's a real strong game. I don't play about what I honor. I'm telling you, I started to call her this morning before I even came in here because I knew it was going to be tight like this. And I just was going to say, listen, I just want to tell you I appreciate you. I just want to tell you that I love you, man. Here, get lunch on me and I'll still get to it to do it because I honor. See, my honor game is very strong and I ain't had to hit no y'all. See, y'all think I'm playing, man. God takes care of me. My honor game is strong. It's strong. I don't let nobody punk me off my honor. You know, I don't care what you think. What you say, well, I don't understand why you doing what you mean. I don't understand why you doing that. I don't understand why you ain't doing it. That's what I don't understand. Why you ain't doing it. Show y'all what honor will do. Let me finish this text here, and then we're going to go over to Deuteronomy. I'm going to show y'all what honor caused to happen for you. You see what it did for Jacob. Verse 22, let's finish it. He says, in this stone, that's the stone that he set in place, which I have set for a pillar, shall be, he said, God's house, right? Now you see how you are to honor God's house? Y'all see that? He says, not only did he honor his father, so not only do you honor the pastor, honor the leader that the God has set in place, but you're supposed to honor the house as well. He says, and of all that thou shalt give me, what he say? What he say, y'all?
I will surely give you the tenth unto thee.
See what he said? When he got changed, he started giving like he was supposed to. Didn't he? That change will make you give. I'm telling you now, when you done been converted for real, you get that 10. No hesitation. He'll come see about you too. Get in some situations and see when he show up. Deuteronomy chapter 5. Get in some situations. Oh, he gonna show up for a time. Jacob, the cunning one, the crafty one, has sense enough to tell God, everything you give me, I'm going to return a tenth to you. Deuteronomy chapter 5. Let's get verse 16. Show y'all the blessings. And remember, this is spiritual parents and natural parents. I'm going to show you scriptures about spiritual parents just so you know that is real. Deuteronomy chapter 5 and verse 16 says this here. Honor thy father. She ain't got it. All right, it says honor thy father and who else?
Thy mother.
As what?
The Lord.
Has what?
Has commanded.
So the Lord has commanded. And I honor. Honor is to hold in high esteem, to respect, and to obey, right? So he says, hold in high esteem, respect, and obey your father and your mother, as the Lord thy God has commanded thee. Then he says what's going to happen if you do it. He says that your days will be what? So that means where it was going to end, it's going to keep on going. And that it may go what? Y'all better hear that now. He said, you know how to respect like you supposed to. You know how to honor like you supposed to. He said, things will go. Somebody need to tell Fussy that. You hear me? Somebody need to catch Fussy and tell Fussy that.
Amen.
He's sitting there with a case over there in Covington County right now. And baby, when I tell you he play too much, because I wouldn't play like he play. Because it says right here, if you honor your mother and your father, it said things will go well with you. And you need some things to go well over there in the courthouse. You see what I'm saying? Now, see, he'll think I'm talking about him, bashing him. But I'm just telling y'all the truth, putting it out there so you will know. See, I would honor, baby. It would be, Mama, can I help you? Mama, what can I do? Mama, I appreciate you. Mama, I love you. You hear me? Mama, I'm so grateful for you. Mama, I just washed your car, Mama. Mama, I just went out there and cleaned up your bathroom, Mama. He said, so that it will be well. Can't tell me some of these court cases folks got and some of the time they done got. It's because they be disrespecting their parents. They be disrespecting their parents. And that's the reason it don't go well with them. It don't go well with them. Because let me tell y'all something. When you honor like you supposed to, God will change them folk heart. He'll change their heart.
Yes, he will.
If you come in saying, how you doing? Yes, sir. Then they want you in. You come in to my they want you out. See, honor will get you in.
Yes.
Dishonor will get you out. And so some of them get the amount of time that they get because they dishonor. Says that it may go well with thee in the land which thy Lord God has done what? Said, I don't put you somewhere. God says, listen, I have put you somewhere. I have set you in a place. For those of you that are called to trim, this is your land. Amen. This is your land. Amen. This is your land. And he says, if you honor in the land, I'll make sure that it's well with you. And I'll make sure that your days be prolonged.
Yes, God. Thank you.
He said, this is your land.
Thank you, Lord.
In the land which I have put you. Now, the people that the Lord has called to Nazareth, if they honor, their days will be prolonged. And it'll be well with them in their land.
Right.
The people that first back, if that's where they're called, and they honored like they're supposed to, then it'll be well with them, and their life will be prolonged in their land. You can't respect. I've seen children show more respect to other folk than they show to their own parents. It don't work like that, y'all. It don't work like that. It don't work like that. It don't work like that. You hear me? It don't work like that. I have always been this type and will always be this type as long as the rest of the life I live. If I have you know, when you come to me, I understand that I'm not your mom. In the context of your natural parent. Now, I'm a spiritual parent. A spiritual mom, but I'm not your mom. The worst thing that I could endure is is to have a parent that thinks that I'm trying to replace them. Because that is so not real. Not at all. I am Justin, Larisha, and Quinn's mom. That cannot be replaced. You are Kayla and Shayla's mom. That cannot be replaced. You are Roderick's mom. That cannot be replaced. You are Bondo's mom. That cannot be replaced. You're Jimmy and Ontario's mom. That cannot be replaced. Cannot. No matter what a person does, no matter what they do, now they can come in as an assistance to something that may be missing, but they cannot be you. They cannot be you. Quinn is not my biological son. although I call him my son. I love him, raised him as my son. But if the truth be told, Shirley Vanderbilt is his mom. And to be honest, I can't replace her. So I know my role. Better believe that. I know my role. I will not teach anybody to disrespect their parents. At all. No matter what the situation is. I'm not going to teach to disrespect. You don't have to battle with me. If your girls was to decide that, or one of them say, you know what, I want to start hanging out with Pastor Lee. I want to, you know what I'm saying, I want to get to know her, and you know what I'm saying, and get the. You best to believe, sweetheart, what I am doing, I'm going to be doing what develops your kid to make her a better person, and I am going to always make sure that she respects you. She cannot come to me in a disrespectful manner against you. I don't mind her coming to me, talking to me about her being upset with something that you did, but you can best believe at the end I am going to persuade her to go right back to you and to fix that with you, because I know my place. I know my role. And see, so you have a natural parent and you have a spiritual parent. The spiritual parent is the one that the Lord assigns you to help you by way of the Holy Ghost. To build the character. To help you in the spiritual realm. To learn to navigate your purpose and your gift. But it does not negate or take away your parent. It doesn't do that. So he says, honor them. So the same way you thinking in natural, because that's how people teach that, need to teach people that it's in the spirit too. You have spiritual parents. I respect Brother Joe as a spiritual father, even to this day. I respect Grace Henderson, his first wife, well, his ex-wife. I respect her as a spiritual mother to this day. I respect Michael Harrell as a spiritual father to this day. Which means that if they come to me and say something to me, guess what? I'm going to do it. Because I respect them as spiritual parents. Those that the Lord has sent to speak into my life. I'm not finna fight against brother. Me and brother talk on occasion. If brother give me some wisdom, I'm taking it. I'm not going to fight against him. See, my honor game is strong. I'm not going to do that. But I'm going to do what he says, put it in perspective, because I understand and know. He knows what's best for me. He's going to look out for me. He's not going to lead me in a wrong way. Honor comes from having trust. You're not going to honor who you don't trust. You're not going to do it. Now let's turn over right quick now to Hebrews chapter 13. I need to show y'all, just so you'll know that spiritual parents are in the Bible. Hebrews chapter 13. So you know that spiritual parents are in the Bible. Hebrews chapter 13. And let's go to verse 17. I got to move for the sake of time. Verse 17. Hebrews 13 and 17. It says this right here. Obey them that have rule over you. And submit yourselves. Look at that. For they watch for your what? For your soul. Now who watches for your soul? Your spiritual parents, right? They watch for your soul. As they that must give account, that they may do it with joy and not with grief, for that is unprofitable for you. Look what he says. He says, look here, listen, you don't want to put your spiritual parents in a position as to where they grieved all the time. They just grieved. They just hate, man, they hate to see you coming. Pretty much keep them in a place of grief all the time, it says. But what causes us to put them in a place of grief is when we don't obey them. that have rule over us and we don't submit ourselves.